What's up and welcome to the channel. My name is Hagshot and thank you for watching. Today I'm going to tell you about one of the things I mentioned in the top 5 things I hate about the 2019 Street Glide Special, and in my opinion is one of the most important things. And if you end up getting one of these bikes, it's probably the first thing I think you should add to or change on the bike, however way you want to look at it. One of the biggest things for safety and other reasons, I think this is something that Harley should not have left off of the bike. And I think it's one of those most important things that should be on there, especially on a 2019. I understand Harley has a huge aftermarket support, and there's a lot of companies that depend on Harley because of the things they don't put on their bikes. Aftermarket companies are able to step in and make some really awesome products. But on a 2019 bike, this thing should be here, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And we are focused on the turn signals and the brake lights. I'm going to take you down here. I'm going to show you how to install these lights, show you which ones I picked up, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. Alright, so this is what we're talking about here in the front. What I did is I picked up some of the new Pro Beam LEDs from Custom Dynamics. I got these for the front, and then I ended up getting the drag specialties. These are Custom Dynamics for the rear. These are the reds. Alright, and they didn't have the Pro Beam version for the rear, but just being able to add the LEDs at all is a huge benefit, and you can see how they work. They're for the 1157 bulbs, and you just plug them in, and they have seals already. At least the Pro Beams do. So all you're gonna do, you can see from the factory they put these smoke caps on here, and we're just gonna pop that off. Be kind of gentle there. You don't want to mess anything up. Pop that off. And then we're going to pop the bulb out. It's just going to rotate, and you can see all that dielectric grease. Custom Dynamics says to clean all this stuff up, and then you have your reflector housing and all that in there, and you have a little seal that runs around. You just want to make sure that's pushed back in if it comes out at all, and then we're just going to pop the new housing in there. I'm just going to stick a paper towel down in there and just clean it up a little bit. No big deal. So when you get these, they're going to be individually wrapped. One thing that's nice about these Pro Beams is they do come with lenses already from the factory. So let's peel this off. Little warning there, don't pull on your wires. That would be a bad idea. So let's pull this off here. So what you have is you have 24 exterior LEDs. That's going to give you the white ring, and then you have 12 amber interior. So you can see how the bulbs are set up with your little nipples on each side. You just want to make sure those are lined up exactly how they came out. That's how it came out. And then you have a screwdriver slot right in the middle, so you can push it in and tighten it up. Now what's nice is that this actually has a separate weather strip. You can see the wiring and motherboard type on the back. So it has a separate weather strip, and you're just going to turn it a couple times so the wiring will be hidden and it'll look nice. You're going to push it in there like that and take their separate housing and pop the cover on. Alright, and that's it. Alright, now if we turn the bike on. Alright, so not only does it change the look of the bike, obviously, it gives you more light up there as well, which is really nice for nighttime riding or anything like that. And you can see once I hit the turn signal, it shuts the amber on. Once I turn it off, the white ring comes back on. So you get more light at night. You're easier to be seen from the front. So this is a really nice addition. Now let's go to the rear and see what kind of difference that makes. Alright, so in my opinion, this is the most important one. Obviously, we want people to see us from the front, but in the rear, people running into motorcycles, distracted drivers, all of that, whatever we can do to bring more attention to this area is what we want. So I'm going to pull the red cap off. These are red LEDs too, alright, which is kind of nice. You can see the LED layout of this one. It does not come with the smoke lenses. Again, these aren't the Pro Beams, but they're still Custom Dynamics LEDs. We're going to pull the halogen bulb out. Technology used for decades. They're still putting in brand new motorcycles. So As you can see, I'm a little bitter about that. Of course, I knew this when I bought the bike, but I just think Harley needs to catch up with the times, man. All right, so one thing that's nice on these, again, they're not the Pro Beams, but they have a little thumb screw kind of built into it, and I'm just going to take a pair of pliers just so I don't have my hand all up in the way. Put it in the same orientation as the other one. Push it in, twist it, and then we'll do the same thing here. We'll wrap it up, make sure those wires are out of the way. Push it in place like that. Again, this is red, so I'm going to use the clear cap, and I want to make sure that I orientate this to where I can easily get to this if I need to take these off. I'm going to hold it in place and pop it back in there until I hear a click. Looks pretty good. Alright, so as you can see, $200 makes a huge difference in the lighting. Not only do you get the added benefits of being able to see and be seen much greater with the LEDs, it also just gives it a way better look, in my opinion. You'll notice with the LED turn signals, whenever you hit the turn signal, the amber comes on. When you hit the turn signal off or you make your turn, it'll shut back off where the white ring will turn back on, the amber will turn off. And vice versa. So it's nice to have those constant lights up front now, and it's definitely nice to have a much brighter setup in the rear. So Custom Dynamics, that's what I went with. I think it's an awesome brand at a really good price. I think it was $200 for front and rear. The Pro Beam is nice because it comes with an extra lens. If you want to go that route, I think it's about $20 more for those. But either way, this is one of the most important things in my opinion. If you're going to get a Street Glide or a Harley in general, upgrade them to LEDs. Hopefully it's something they do in the 2020 models. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. And as always, hold the rubber side down.